So it is done, the final episode of Liar Liar. And I gotta be honest with you guys, if you've been watching my last reviews, you kind of know. I was hoping this final episode would just propel this anime and be like, all right, you know, we started out strong, then it went downhill. And so, you know, just ends at a very high note. That didn't happen. And I am kind of really disappointed. I really am. And I don't think another anime has disappointed me as much as this one, because maybe I expected too much out of it. It could have been my own fault, but I'll try to break it down as much as I can. First off, let's start out with the fact that the beginning of this anime was very good and very strong. They started out with, of course, the first two episodes, and we were introduced with the character Shinohara and how he's like just stumbled into stuff and he's been stumbling into winning and such. And then they started cheating his way into winning. It's like, okay, all right, I'll go with it. And then all of a sudden he's kind of actually intelligent and he's pretty smart himself. But then he needs cheating tools to help him. Like, honestly, this anime should have been called Cheater Cheater. I mean, there was more cheats happening in this anime than lies. Like in the beginning, yes, there were lies. But then after a while, just basically everything was cheating. Enemies are cheating, everyone was cheating. And it somehow makes you, the viewer, look like an idiot. Because you're expected to follow along without having logic, like some of the characters in this show. Like, this episode as an example, okay? There's other examples, but let's just say this episode as an example, right? They decide to manipulate this middle schooler to play their game, so then that way they put all the marbles into one game as far as winning Astral, who, you know, a normal person wouldn't go that far, but you know, he basically used manipulation to change this middle schooler's mind. Okay, he creates a game, Crossroad. All right, I'm there with it. I was like, okay, cool. It has its rules. You can pause it and read the rules like normal. Everything was fine until somehow, some way, all the rules just went out the window. It first was all about, okay, we gotta find the core place. Wherever the core is, we win against them and such. That's cool. And then, you know, you place the little points here on the board so we can get territory. All right, kind of makes sense. But then it was like, all right, here's the game, here's established, viewer, here it is. Let's see how this works. Until they just throw everything out the window. First, cheats start happening and territories just start appearing out of nowhere. And it's because, like, oh, the main villain is creating spaces out of nowhere because he's just computer programming characters to just take over spots. Oh, but then our guys just have characters just appearing on the board who apparently was supposed to be dead but not really dead because abilities made it look like they were dead the episode before, so she's technically still alive, so she could just run around and take spots, so that gives more spots to the crossboard that just appear out of nowhere. And then it's like, okay, well then screw that noise. Screw trying to put down the little pieces to get spots. We're just gonna touch them. We're just gonna touch the spots. It's like, it doesn't matter anymore. I'm just gonna claim territory by just touching it. So they're just wild out, they're just gonna get all these. It's like, okay, so this game just meant something and now doesn't anymore. So of course that means if you're just touching spots and the rules don't matter anymore, then why are you touching one at a time? Just swipe the board, which is basically what they do. They like, hey, let's go into the computer program, and now that we defeated the main villain, let's use his own program to control her to change the board to everything that's my color. Oops, game's over. What? And I'm supposed to logically be like, oh, that's acceptable. That's really manipulating and beating the villains here by using their own cheating software that was OP to your advantage, so then you win. What? And I think I want to talk about the biggest elephant in the room. If they knew this girl with 100 faces, whatever, was cheating, has 999 life, basically taking everything out, like I'm talking about episodes ago. I'm not talking about like this episode. I'm talking about episodes ago. Cheating, not supposed to be in the game, not supposed to be killing characters, not even supposed to be doing anything. Then why is the event still going on? This is supposed to be an event against schools, but everyone knows that these guys are cheating and they just accept it. And we're supposed to be okay. But then they're not disqualified until it's over. It's like, oh, we've won, the main hero has won, now they're disqualified and not even in the standing of 1 through 5 as far as the schools. I'm supposed to be like, that's cool as a viewer. And I mean, I'm expecting some type of manipulation, like, you know, haha, I outdid you because I was smarter than you, not outdid you because my cheats were better. And then, oh, your cheats are better than my cheats? Well, you know what? It would be a shame if I took over your cheats and used them to benefit me instead of you. And I'm supposed to just be like, yep, that's okay. I'm okay with that. I don't mind sitting here and watching this happen at all. All the other characters in the anime are oblivious as well. They are just accepting it. Wow, like perfectly fine with it. Oh man, this guy's not cheating at all. Don't even question it. There's not even a question. Like, man, you're just so much better than us. So let's get to it. First things off, the rating on this anime, I don't even think it's that difficult. I'm gonna rate it a 5 out of 10. It had its enjoyable moments. It had some moments that were like cute and such. You know, it's anime, has actually well-drawn characters. And with those well-drawn characters, they have their different fundamental, you know, stories, backgrounds, and things that are actually pretty interesting. But overall, as a unit, as far as a story that's being told, this anime it's just not good. It just falls flat. I honestly would suggest that you watch this anime in clips, like probably YouTube clips or clips, especially in the future. You will probably get more enjoyment out of this anime than to sit down and watch the whole thing through. Personally, that's my opinion. And let's not even forget, which I'm sure a lot of viewers have, I didn't because I was waiting this whole season. Dude is looking for someone. We have no clue who that is, and we have no idea how he's gonna find her or some idea, but supposedly he's looking for someone. The whole reason he went to this island is not because of the star system, not because of the schools. He is literally looking for someone, and we have no clue who. We have no clue what they're about. We don't even have any clue why. I think maybe there was like, it was a childhood friend or something, and then he's trying to find this person. That's it. That's all we know. And they didn't even expand upon that all 12 episodes. And honestly, I feel rejected, dejected, and like left out in the cold by them not even talking anymore about that. Like, why is he looking for this person? Like, why is it so important for him to find them? Is there a time limit on him having to find them? Is there some character development that can be found in this finding this person that would mean so much more to him that he has to put so much high stakes and these lies to make it matter? I don't know. And I honestly have no clue. And like I said, you guys are more than welcome to refute me and maybe say something about it in the comments below. But I feel after watching this anime, I personally feel like I'm supposed to be treated as a child, to be force-fed to enjoy, like, here you go, enjoy all this. This is the story we made and we're expected. Like, here comes the choo-choo, eat up. we're expected to like what we see here. And I'm like, no. Like I said, the anime had some good moments. I enjoyed a lot about it. But then when it just kind of makes its own rules, and then in the middle of that, just like, you know what? Screw those rules. And honestly, this episode was probably the epitome of all of the other ones, because we're gonna place our flag down to get a territory. You know what? Screw that. Territory is just gonna happen. Oh, you know what? We don't even need a flag anymore. We're just gonna tap it. Just tap on a screen. And then it's like, you know, oh man, tapping's not fast enough. Just swipe. Just swipe on the screen to get the territory. You guys have heard my review. Now it's your turn. Put it in the comments down below. Tell me what you guys think. But regardless of all this, we will definitely be going over more anime in the future. And we'll definitely come across ones that are better than this. We'll definitely come across ones that are worse than this. But regardless, you will definitely have me here going over things. Hopefully open your guys' eyes to maybe more things you didn't really see when you first watched the episode or the anime. I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure you guys like the video. Make sure you guys are subscribed, because we will definitely go over more upon this and others in the future. Be safe, take care, and bye-bye for now. Until next time, Space Cowboy, we'll hit the next one out of the park, I'm sure. Make sure to check out the extra content on our Patreon page, and thanks to our current patrons.
This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.